Woman of my dreams, and you're on recording.
Yeah. All right. That is cool. So you guys, welcome. I'm really, really just super appreciative that you're on this call. And we're excited that you are using your time wisely. Whoever brought you onto this call, they love you. And so you'll figure that out in just a short bit, that they really, truly love you. And they know that you might be looking for some more money, better health. You might have a tendency to want to build huge communities. You're an influencer. You're somebody that needed to be on this call. So thank you for that. You're going to probably have questions, and you might want to be a customer. You might want to be a business partner. We're cool with anything. And as you're listening, if you do me a favor, please, and just think, well, who do I know, honestly, that needs more money right now? Or who do I know who wants to build a hempire with me? Because that's what we're doing, you guys, is we're building a global hempire, and we're looking for you guys to be part of it. So first introductions. Sorry about that. I'll backtrack. I'm Wendy Robbins. This is Karen Paull. And we produce the Marijuana Show, which is on Amazon Prime. It's seen by about 10 million people, which is super duper uber exciting. It's like Shark Tank for the cannabis industry. And so people come and they're always like, wow, I need hundreds of thousands of dollars. I need millions of dollars because I want to be in the hemp industry, or I want to be in the cannabis industry, right? So, I understand that. What we found, sort of, if you would like an epiphany, was, wouldn't it be cool? Because we could help such a small amount of people, you guys. What if we could help people have a home-based business and get in for like $300 to $1,500? And we were like, oh, there's no way. That just is not possible.
It doesn't exist.
And then
we looked.
It existed.
It did?
And that is the company that we're here to talk about today. It is the bomb. And you guys, if you decide to work with us, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes.
You decide to work with us.
Yes, we'll talk about that. We've been named over the last 4 years the top 25 or top 100 in the cannabis industry, which is pretty amazing. We've been in ABC, CBS, CNBC, Forbes, Fortune, Inc. magazine 5 to 12 times. As a matter of fact, a week ago, they asked our opinion on the coronavirus and cannabis. What did we think about it? I say that because we want to be your business partner. And so that's really what it's about. And we know that everybody right now seems to be struggling financially, and everybody wants more health. So you are in the right place at the right time. Truly, truly, truly. And I know some of you are going to say, well, I don't have the money. What am I going to do? Well, you figure it out. You know why? Because if you keep doing what you're doing right here, right now, are you going to have the money that you're going to need to retire, or to take care of your family, or to feed yourself? Seriously, I know I'm getting really serious here, but that's what I keep thinking about. And if you keep doing what you've been doing and you expect different results, of course, they always say that's insanity. You don't want to be insanity. I mean, good craziness is good, but you don't want, ridiculous craziness. So I know that most people say, hey, I want my own business. I want to do my own thing. If I could have my own business, that's what I want. But we haven't had the time. And you guys, right here, right now, we have the time, which is good. It's a dream, and it's possible, and it's so yummy. So I also want to let you know that should you say yes to working with us.
When you say yes.
Yes, when you say yes, you get all the training and the support that you're going to need to succeed. You'll find out about that in a minute. The company is 3 years old. You'll find about that. See, we love the community. We love this family. We love the camaraderie. And I don't know about you guys, but it can be really lonely in isolation.
And we're in love with two men.
Yes, we are. And so Karen's going to introduce you right here, right now. I was going to say something else, but I guess you're jumping in.
Go ahead. No, I just want to say we love these two guys coming on, but go ahead, finish your deal.
Well, I think that's the point, is that 10 million people applied for unemployment. 10 million more are going to apply for unemployment. I mean, people are freaking out. So this is the conversation of stop freaking. We got you. We got your back. We got your front. We got your love. And now Karen's going to introduce you to two amazing men. They are our mentors, two warriors that we love. And do you want to introduce our heroes and our friends?
I want to introduce our heroes. JT, our lead marketer, 8-figure earner, dad to 2 adorable daughters, Nacho Libre lover, one of our heroes and mentors. One of my favorite quotes of his is, you could go fast or faster. That's how I like to build business. That's how we like to build a business. And also, people that are successful make decisions fast and change their minds slowly. Another great quote from JT. So he's going to probably start us off here. He's a great builder. He's our lead marketer. You're going to love him. And
he's cool.
We're going to also introduce you to Austin, co-founder of Prime My Body, Black Diamond in the company, great baseball player, and always getting home base. He's a hero of ours. and we love Austin. So I'm going to give it up to JT to take it from here. JT, I made you a co-host, and so it's all yours, man. Take it away.
That sounds great. Thanks for having me online. And I think Austin was having a little technical difficulty, which is interesting because I'm usually the one that's having technical.
I'm good. I made it.
Oh, there he is. There he is. He snuck in. Good deal.
He made it.
Guys, it's great to be online with you. Austin and I are going to kind of banter back and forth. So we'll just kind of click back and forth with comments and what we're doing. You know, to start this off, number one, somebody invited you here that cares about you. So we want to thank you for being here. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. Taking time out of your quarantine to be with us today. I mean, it's very interesting times. I'll just say that. I went down on a bike ride with two buddies today, and we sat on the corner, and the police told us to quit loitering. You can't be in groups together. So there were three of us, so we had to leave.
Oh.
First time I've never experienced that in my life. So very interesting. We live in interesting times, but the question is, were you prepared for the interesting times? Were you set for the interesting times? And, just like Wendy was talking about, unfortunately, we got a lot of people that are caught behind the eight ball. Got a lot of friends that are business owners that are, right now saying to me, having a brick and mortar, it's great, but right now, man, I got to cut people out, and we got to pay the bills, and how do we do this? And that's not to bring fear into the equation. It's just the reality of where we sit today. And I look at network marketing. I look at the industry of network marketing. And if you've ever evaluated network marketing, some people like network marketing. Some people don't understand network marketing. Some people hate network marketing. Your broke cousin Bob, who was supposed to be a millionaire in 37 seconds, turns you off. Your brother-in-law that's tried 22 of those deals, it hasn't worked out, and he's not a millionaire yet, and you say it doesn't work. Your best friend's cousin's brother's son, Bubba, who, dropped out of junior college twice in the first year, he tried one of those deals, and it didn't work out. Whatever the story is, network marketing is one of those industries that is powerful. It's a $180 billion industry. Let me give you some perspective of what that means. It means that if you look at the NFL, if you look at NBA, and if you look at Major League Baseball, just the NFL alone, the network marketing industry is 13 times bigger than the NFL, which everybody gets excited about watching football on Sundays. Major League Baseball, it is 20 times bigger than Major League Baseball. Austin, that's your favorite sport, but network marketing is 20 times bigger. And if you dabble into basketball at all, or if you're an NBA fan, like we're Rockets fans because we live here in Houston, if you look at that industry, it is 20 times bigger, 18 to 20 times bigger of an industry than the NBA. So network marketing is one of those industries that has paid a lot of people a lot of commissions. It's helped a lot of people over the years to enjoy income that comes in. An additional $500 to $1,000 for some households is, it changes economies. For some people, $500 to $1,000 a week, that changes a situation for some people. Some people, it's $500 to $1,000 a day. They want to hit incomes that are in the 6 and 7 figure range. I don't make any claims or guarantees of income whatsoever. That's not what that comment's for. What the comment's for is there are different people that sit here on this Zoom today, and you're wondering, what is it that I can join, that I can leverage my time, energy, contacts to make money? Our business is not capital intensive. You're talking about a business that Wendy so eloquently put it, $300 to $1,500 allows you to be involved in the network marketing industry to create what level of income you want to create. Really doesn't depend on what that is. You're purchasing product at wholesale, you consume, sample, sell, you get that out. Now you have the ability to start retailing that. Now you have the ability to sample that out, give that away, consume it for you and your household. You have an opportunity to do all those things within the network marketing industry. So when you think about our industry, it's that. Now, what I like about network marketing and what's always been very powerful, I've spent a quarter of a century in this industry, which means that, pretty much my adult life, I've been doing network marketing. I didn't go to college for that. I come from a background of school teachers and coaches. So my mother's an English teacher that can write a paper. Dad's a football coach, taught you how to tackle, and played sports growing up. But I got involved in network marketing because I saw an industry where you didn't have to have a lot of money to start, but you just had to leverage a Rolodex and you could create leveraged income. In this epidemic right now, do you have leveraged income? Do you have money that comes in whether you're there or not? Do you have residual income? That's another form of income that I enjoy. Residual income simply means that as people purchase goods or products, once you set them up, you get paid on that over and over. The hemp industry is exploding, and that's an industry that helps you grow. Now, I got caught. This is the third time I've been caught in these type of, economic catastrophes that have happened over the course of the last 20 years of my life. Number one was 9/11. 9/11 was something that we woke up one day and I was in network marketing, and it was absolutely the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And we watched an economy that had to shift. 2008, 2009, if you'll remember that, people lost 70, 80% of their 401ks, 403bs, whatever your numbers are. They lost that in the industry after they built up so much money doing that. You see, 2008, 2009 is where Austin Tice and I built a company, and literally through that catastrophe, we were able to build over $30 million in revenue in 1 year with another company. Now, fast forward to where you sit today. Were you prepared for this? Nobody can prepare for this. You're not prepared. But what did your last 5 years do to prepare you for this moment? And what could happen in the future would prepare you for that as well. So Austin, real quick, if you don't mind, you built through, trying times. Before we get into this presentation, you built through trying times, 2008 and 2009, and you were able to build a six-figure income within the network marketing industry. Take a couple of minutes here and talk about what that means for all the guests that are on the phone call, as well as the affiliates that are here. Austin Tice, Houston, Texas.
Hey, JT. Good to be on with you, and Karen and Wendy. Thank you all so much for the incredible introduction. Y'all are awesome. You're doing such a great job really serving and bringing value to so many people right now. This industry, to say it's changed my life is an understatement. I graduated from college, did what I was supposed to do, go to school, make good grades, get a degree. And in 2008, I graduated, and I was a substitute teacher, not because I wanted to be a teacher. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And in the process of sort of saving a little bit of money, I moved out to LA with some friends and thought to myself, okay, I'll just hang out here until I discover, an opportunity that I can engage in with my head and my heart. And man, right around the time I had that great idea, documented unemployment was 12.5% in LA. And I found myself walking up and down, Ventura Boulevard, applying at just about everywhere you could imagine. I applied at the Daily Grill. I applied at the Panera Bread. I applied at Petco. That was an interesting interview. Tell you that story on another day, but it was just a really wild place I found myself in. And luckily for me, a few years back, I'd met JT, and he reached out to me and said he's putting together a project. And before he could probably even finish, I was like, whatever it is, I'll do it with you. Anything other than what I was doing at the time. And at the time, the only work I'd found was I was an extra on Snoop Dogg's TV show, which Karen and Wendy, I'm sure y'all would have loved all the secondhand smoke that was floating around the room. That was a great time. I know I did. And all the free pizza you could eat. And they paid cash. So $8 an hour, it fed me the next day at least. So that's where I was at. So I guess my point in saying that is that, JT talks about Rolodexes. I didn't have a huge Rolodex. The only respect I had in life was I was a good person, of course. I had a good heart. People knew that about me. I was a great baseball player. Man, when it came down to business, I didn't garner a lot of attention from many people because I'd never had any experience or much less success in business. But I knew if I could align myself in front of a growth, company or a company that was looking to grow, and some people that knew what they were doing, that I had a shot. And that's what I did. So I aligned myself with JT. At the time, this was 11 years ago. We were marketing a product that was like acupuncture with no needles. And all of a sudden, this company took off. It started growing around the country, around the world. And I I saw my life begin to change. And what was interesting is it was in a space and time where most people were really freaking out, kind of like right now. They didn't know what their future holds. And, I was watching a documentary yesterday. I thought, in order for me to know a lot about this pandemic, let me learn about the one that happened in 1918. I was like, how did that damn thing end? Because we made it through. So when did it stop? That's what I wanted to know. And you know what? The point is, we don't know how and when this particular thing's going to end, but what we do know is it's going to. And when it does, the reality is that life may not be the same as it was. I hope it'll be better than it was. But a better question to ask is, what are we going to do in this interim to take advantage of the opportunities that are being created? Yes, there's been a lot of opportunities taken away, but man, there are so many opportunities being created. In the cannabis industry, make no mistake about it, there are ample amounts of opportunities. And there are also a lot of opportunities inside of companies like ours that empower people to work digitally. And that's important right now for obvious reasons. As JT said, you can't stand on a street corner anymore with two friends. That's why I'm standing here by myself. JTC, I follow the rules. That's why policemen don't come up to me, or police women.
Hey, Austin, real quick, I'm gonna keep bouncing back and forth with you. We have products that are amazing, guys. You can go through our presentation. You can see everything from our ingestible products, Focus. Calm will be back out in about 2 weeks. Amazing products. We've got a Knox products that takes away lines and wrinkles, knocks the lines and wrinkles out. While you're doing your self-care right now, I'm sure everybody's doing P90X or T25 or yoga or some gym workout, or maybe you're doing nothing. I have no idea. Or maybe you're just taking care of the way you look. Maybe you're waking up and putting our Knox on. Paull's just rolled out the ordering for Paull's for our company. Our animals are stressed at an all-time high. If you're an animal lover like me, I've got 2 dogs. They've never seen everybody at the house this much at the same time. They are absolutely like, what is going on?
JT, they see everyone else. They're just freaking out because you're there now. That's exactly the real truth. Like,
the alpha's here, so what's going on?
The alpha, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocky, the 16-pound rat terrier, is all over the place. And I'm excited because our Paull's product just rolled out, an organic product for animals. Our body therapy that's got 100 milligrams of CBD. It's a salve that you rub on. Pain goes away immediately in the body. Our lip balm. All these products are all based around that. And we've got 3 more that we're introducing over the course of the next 4 weeks. So while we're, as a company right now, growing, we're also bringing out new things for people to be a part of. Also, when you look at our product base for everybody that's on here, whether it's the skincare industry that's exploding, or whether it's healthcare, or whether it's the healthcare with the immunity products that are coming. Already, we're building the immunity with our Focus. If you've got Calm, or if you buy the new and improved version of Calm, all the products that we have. What do you say about the products? What do you say, about the science behind it? What is it about our products that you like? Take that away if you don't mind.
Yeah, one word: quality. Everything that we do has been focused on doing it right. And we've been very intentional about how it is we've introduced products into our brand. As far as our hemp extracts are concerned, they're about performance. And right now we have extracts that are focused on, number 1, focus, 2, calming you down, and then the third will be immunity. And we'll continue to layer on into that. We believe that hemp is something that isn't one size fits all. When you go to the store, there's certain sizes you wear. I believe healthcare today, if you're doing it right, it's personalized. I think your hemp should be personalized too, in regarding what season you're at in your life, what your day's like, what your moments are like. So our extracts are being designed and have been designed to accommodate that perspective. Focus, calm, and now introducing an immunity blend. We're also paying a lot of attention to what's happening with skincare. Whether you like it or whether I like it or not, I pay a lot of attention to it. Living in Hawaii, when I went to school there, is when I really got into taking care of my skin, just because I was in the sun so much. And so I've had a regimen for years. Others get into it later in life. And the reality is, Men don't talk about it as much. Women do, but people pay attention to the way their skin looks. And a lot of people are talking about cannabis. They're talking about the properties of anti-aging and the benefits that it has with inflammation and reducing redness and blotchiness in the skin. And what we've done is we've taken cannabis, we've taken different botanicals, and in some of our blends, we've even used nitric oxide to increase circulation, to bring vital nutrients to the surface of the skin to address anti-aging. And so that's a big focus of ours. These are industries, JT, that they're big right now. They're billion-dollar industries. But over the next 3, 4, and 5 years, you're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue, and that's just in the United States. And so from a business perspective, I think timing is way more important than intelligence and talent. I'm not undermining the importance of being intelligent, being smart, or being talented. But man, there's a lot more people who've won at life because they took action at the right time than there are smart people or talented people who took action at the wrong time and didn't make it.
Yep.
And, you know, I'm one of those people. I barely clipped a 3.0 at the University of Hawaii. So if I can do well in cannabis, I think anybody can.
Also, I just want to let you know, you could add my last 2 semesters up at the University of Texas and come out with that. But we won't even go there. Often talking about skincare, talking about the way they use that. Austin, you don't really know yet because you're not old enough yet, but that wrinkle right there is almost older than you. So just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I wasn't going to tell everybody how old you are. You're really 90. It's that skincare.
Exactly. Skincare.
Cannabis.
It's working well. Guys, you know, when you look at the cannabis industry, or you want to position yourself in that industry, like Karen and Wendy said when they opened this, $50,000, $500,000, millions of dollars that people are spending just to be a part of that industry. You got a business that you can work from home. That's a whole nother reason why we haven't seen the company do this, because everybody works from home anyway. This is a business where you have the ability to be in your PJs half the time. This is your ability to take my commute has been for years, whether, you know, if I'm on a plane somewhere traveling or speaking, that's one thing. But when I commute, when I'm here, it's down 2 flights of stairs, cup of coffee. The only thing I run into is 2 dogs. That's really the traffic getting to work, in and out of work. And what I love about that is it's home-based. The tax benefits for that, if you just sign up into a home-based business, your CPA can write off $5,000 worth of tax benefits immediately. Get with your CPA on that. They can explain all that, all the things that you need with that. But when you talk about starting a business in this arena, and again, I'll go back to something on the product side of this. Guys, there's not a network marketing company in the industry that's done their homework on science. There's not a network marketing company that has 121 patients that have gone through 90 days of, you know, what Focus has done for people, 50 former NFL athletes that did before and after brain scans, what those brain scans did for those individuals. Not one company in the network marketing industry. I'll go as far as to say we have not seen cannabis studies that have been done by companies it as intense as what we've done inside our own company with Dr. Chang Ron. So when you think about our products, also think about the people that are surrounding our products. Dr. Chang Ron has the largest functional medicine business in the United States. He's an individual that is speaking all over the country and around the world. He's an individual that likes to get to the heart of the problem, not just prescribe, you know, a medication for the symptom, but what's going wrong, what's wrong in the body. And he and the group of chemists that put these products together, put together a home run in a huge way. And again, you can go through the presentation, read about, you know, sonicated liposomal delivery, you can nanoparticle size, you can go through all of that in the presentation, and then Karen and Wendy can forward that over to you so you can go a little bit more in depth with that. I'm going to shift at this point because our products are going to help build your immune system. Our products are going to help you, you know, look younger, feel younger. We have products that are going to build the nitric oxide system of your body. Do any homework right now today on nitric oxide and the coronavirus. Google it right now. Start doing your research and homework, and know that in about 2 weeks, you're going to have a product that does amazing things for the immune system, and you've got to be building the immune system. Shift to the money side of this, because again, our products are phenomenal. We have the science to back it up. Spend time going into that. But we're talking about a business now, a business that you can start for $1. Right now today, $1 in our company. and then purchase some product. You can purchase, anywhere from $267 up to about $1,500. That gives you product. It can be our focus products. It can be our all-inclusive packages. It can be the new Paul's. Paul's will start shipping in about a week and a half, somewhere in that ballpark. I hope it's a week, right in that ballpark, to get out to you immediately. And by the way, if you've broken down what Paul's cost, if you buy the 6 and get the 3 for free, man, that is a very cheap product. That is a very high-end quality product. Again, organic product that's made for your pet. So when you look at that, you get that first come, first serve, and the ordering of that. So as you look at that today, just know when you go into your back office, it's already set, ready to order. I've already got mine in the ordering for that. So just make sure you do that. But when you look at that, getting started, again, you're going to purchase product, $1 and then product. Now, something that Paull Rogers, our CEO, has done. Now, Paul's background, he's run north of $500 million in sales company a year in the direct sales network marketing industry. He had stocks that have gone from literally pennies on the dollar to over $35 a share on the NASDAQ. Paul's done an amazing job navigating what we've done over the last 3.5 years as a company. And he's done an amazing job. One thing he's done during this is he said, I want to get payout quicker. So the FBR pays that come out, he's getting those out on a weekly basis. So when you sign up somebody that joins our business, one of the packages you buy from $267 and up, you have the ability to sponsor two people that join your business, one on your left, one on your right. And then when you sign up those 2 individuals, it's going to give you a 50% increase on your bonuses. When you bring in 3, it's 75%. When you bring in 4 more, it would give you a double effect on your FBRs. Now the 25% is paid out weekly, and then the bonuses you get will be paid out after 28 days. So you got to calculate all that over 28 days. But Paul's doing a great job of getting this out to us really quickly within the compensation plan. It's called the modified fast start system. So you can go through the presentation. There's a couple of videos that you can go through that'll explain that to you. So you can see what the fast start system is, the modified fast start system, so you can start utilizing those tools to build your teams and organizations. Now, let me say this to you. In network marketing, companies pay 10, sometimes 15%. We're paying 25 to 50%, and here's why. Paul's philosophy is to get money into people's hands quickly. Number one, so they can buy more product, so they can go do meetings, so they can recoup the money that they put out, so they can build teams and organizations. He wants to get that out of the gates. The first 30 days in any network marketing business for most people is usually where their excitement is and they're building. Karen and Wendy, let me ask you a question. How many people did y'all personally enroll in your first 30 days?
About 46.
Yeah, I think 46 people. And that was in our first 10 days.
Okay, so 46 people on their first. They like to go slow. I just want to let you know that. They don't move fast at all. If you think about that now, just imagine what that check would have been.
Dang. Yeah, we need to start over.
Start all over, exactly. We had a group out of Japan. Actually, we had a lady and her husband out of Japan. They enrolled 136 people in their first 28 days. And so if you start to really do the math and start to understand the numbers of what people can do out of the gates, is pretty exciting. But our upfront payout is very aggressive for individuals. There's nobody in the network marketing industry doing what we're doing right now today, period. Austin, talk about that, fast start system, that money that's getting paid out quickly, and then, drive into the binary, and then I'll come back on match and residual.
Yeah, the fast start is designed to reward you for what you were already going to be doing anyways. But we recognize 2 things. One, you're going to get pretty excited if you're brand new and you're getting your business lifted off the ground and you're seeing some momentum generated, and you're seeing commissions earned. So that's cool. But it also gives you a nice story to share with people about how this works. And just generally speaking, it's when people ask, how do I get started? What do I do? I think breaking things down into 4s is pretty straightforward. And so whenever you get started, again, you can do that for $1. You can become a member of our community that Karen and Wendy were talking about at the onset that they love so much. You get all the products at wholesale, right? You get access to a number of personal and self development, seminars, calls, opportunities, resources. And then of course you get access to all of our affiliate tools and resources too. And then a part of that is if you choose to really build an aggressive business or even not so aggressive, then your first 28 days, if you partner with 4 people, meaning they become a member and then they purchase a package that we put together so they can get their products at a discounted price, you now get paid 50% commission instead of 25. That's a significant bump in your bottom line. So that's exciting. And then it's also going to give you something to share with other people about how simple this is and how it works. The binary to me is very simple. You know, there's so many different companies that exist today that reward people with points for participating in some type of activity that their ecosystem rewards you for doing. The most obvious for me that I use all of the time are hotels and airlines. So when I stay at a hotel, I get points, or if I fly on United Airlines or China Airlines or United or Hawaiian Airlines or Delta or whatever, some of the airlines I fly on, I earn points. Now I can use those points inside of those companies' ecosystems to get things. Sometimes it's something I can buy out of a catalog, or for the most part, I just use it to buy other flights. So in From My Body, as you begin to build your teams, you'll build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. And as people on those teams purchase product, you earn points. And what happens is every time you have at least 200 points on both of those teams, it creates what we call a cycle. And it cycles out and pays you a $20 bill. So you get 10% of those 200 points. And the minimum you can earn a week is obviously 0. But in order to cycle, as I just mentioned, is $20. The maximum you can earn in a week, $75K. There's no guarantees you're going to earn anything other than if you do nothing. I guarantee you'll earn nothing. But I've met people, I know people in our company that have done the minimum, and I know people who've done the maximum. And that has to do with the work that they put in and the skills that they develop over the course of time as they learn how to build our business. And so it's really about helping people get positioned within our community to take advantage of all of the things that you get for that dollar bill in that membership. And then a lot of them are going to want to not just purchase the products at wholesale, but they're going to want to build a business. Some are going to want to do it sometimes. Some are going to want to do it part-time. Some are going to be like Karen and Wendy and others on this phone call that want to build a more full-time business. And the one thing I love, JT, and I'll hand it back to you, that our rewards plan does so well is it meets people where they're at. It doesn't pass judgment on you if you want to do this part-time or occasionally or full-time. Or whatever it is you're looking for, it'll reward you in that way. The residual rewards and matching bonuses and a number of other ways in which you can be compensated here are for activities that you're already going to be doing, but are built into our comp plan to reward that behavior or those activities. So JT, you brought me into the business. JT helps me build my 2 teams successfully. Because of that matching bonus, he now has an opportunity to earn an override on my income there. Not only on mine, but through me, who I've introduced 7 levels beyond me. And so this could be a situation where JT has hundreds of people that he's able to help build a business, build 2 teams, and now earn an override on what those folks are making. The residual rewards works within those same 7 levels, except it's not predicated, the override's not predicated on income. The override's predicated on customer acquisition. And so I love how this is put together. Again, it meets you where you're at, depending on what type of business you want to build.
And guys, when you think about that, just ask yourself a few questions. Are people going to buy hemp and cannabis products in the future? Absolutely. It's the only 2 things that Democrats, Republicans and Democrats, however you want to say that. I don't have a dog in that fight. However you want to say that. That's one thing that, in Washington, they actually agree on is the hemp industry. So the question is, are you positioned for the massive growth over the next 5 and 10 years that's going to take place? And if the answer to that is no, then you're here for that. We've got tools that you can utilize. You've got presentations. Again, this presentation, you can actually have that forwarded. You can go through it, see all the beautiful graphics. Brian Cummings, our Chief Marketing Officer, does a phenomenal job with that. New product rollout, new things that we're doing as a company, trainings, our app, videos, things that you can send out samples that you can send out to individuals. You're sitting at home right now, you got a list of people, you call somebody, they're excited, send a sample out. You may not be able to go out and mail it, so somebody else sends that sample out. Our company is considered an essential business by the government. I want you to understand that. They deemed Prime My Body an essential business. So that means that all of our shipping, everything cannot be stopped, because you guys on this phone call that are affiliates are part of an essential business that has to get out to people, and products that have to get out to individuals, which I'm very proud of, to be a part of an essential business where we know what we're getting out to people is affecting them. Thousands and thousands of checks or not checks, actually, it's an e-wallet, and you can have it transferred, drop shipped, and delivered right into your bank account. So you don't even have to worry about a check showing up. You don't even have to worry about anything other than you set it up, it goes direct deposit, goes straight into your bank account, and now you're off to the races making money. We've taken our company into Japan. We were the first network marketing company to actually get into Japan. So we got amazing teams that are in Japan that are building teams, building organizations. Annette, who's on here right now, has teams and organizations that are over in Japan that are building teams and organizations. We're down in Mexico. We've opened up the country of Mexico. More and more coming. Everything's set up right before all this happened. We're set up to go into Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, and Ghana. Go into Europe, in different places, guys. Our brand is to become the largest hemp brand in the entire world. That's the whole focus of what we're doing inside of Prime My Body. And in doing that, that means that you got to be with a company that has, for me, again, this is 25 years of doing this. I look for great products, which our company has. I look for a phenomenal compensation plan. I don't want to work and have to do the same work but get paid 10 to 12% less on the same activity. Our compensation plan is aggressive. 50 cents out of every dollar is paid back to affiliates that are building teams and organizations. We pay the money out quickly so people can get out of the gates really fast to start earning overrides inside a compensation plan. You want to find a good community, a group of people that care about one another, different backgrounds, different places in life, different cultures, different ethnicities, different religions. Everybody here is kind of a melting pot into what Prime My Body is all about. I love our community. It is the most eclectic group of people I've ever met in my life. And by the way, I'm eclectic to a lot of people. Just thought I'd let y'all know that. I'm from Texas, so I'm eclectic. New Mexico, I know I'm eclectic. I get it. But for all you guys on here that are evaluating our company, just know that you sit in a place where, again, products, compensation, community, and then the last thing is leadership. You got to find people, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You have to find people that know what they're doing to build this. If I was going on to TV right now, if I was going into cannabis and I was trying to get on TV and I wanted to put documentaries together, these two ladies, I would be over there going, give me the knowledge. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, even during a coronavirus, they're coming to you guys saying, what does cannabis do for the body? That's awesome. I love that, Karen and Wendy. And it's an honor to be in business with you guys. It really is. I look over there because they're in the right-hand corner of my screen, just so I'll let y'all know that. So we appreciate you being here today. Austin, wrap us up real quick, guys. Thank you for your time today. If you're a guest, join us, sign up, be a part of this amazing company, be a part of this amazing industry. Austin, Tice, take it away.
Thanks, JT. Karen and Wendy, thank you all so much for putting this together. That's what I'll end on is, what makes our company special is being able to work with special people. And Karen and Wendy and the team they put together are incredible. And, they have a big heart. They're here to serve. That's why they put this call together. That's why they're in cannabis. They understand the healing properties of that plant. And they also understand the properties and value that our community can bring to people, generally speaking, but more specifically, especially in this time right now. So wherever this message meets you at, I hope it's well. And I hope that in some way you've opened yourself up to moving forward and stepping into something different than what you once were before this all started. And hopefully Prime My Body can bring value to you in some capacity, whether that's to our products, our community, or our business model, or maybe it's a combination of all three. But just know this, if you decide to become a part of what it is we're doing, you are in incredible hands with Karen and Wendy, and we love y'all. And we appreciate the opportunity to share some time with your friends and people that mean a lot to you and share Prime My Body with everybody. So I'll hand it back to you guys, and thanks for having us on.
Oh,
Thank you so much, JT.
woo!
Thank you, Austin, for that huge heart-centered closing it out. That's really what it's all about.
That's what it's about.
It's about the heart. It's about helping people. It's about service.
Service-based, heart-based leadership. So that's what we're looking for. And if this is right for you, get back to whoever turned you on to this conversation, and we'll answer questions. We work as a team, and we are there to totally, thoroughly love on you. And just, we want to support so many people in this time. Everybody's looking for money. Everybody's looking for health. And we got what they're looking for. So if you're open to it, if you're open to the conversation, let's rock this thing.
And I love how many of our team are on here right now. So thank you for being here for us. Thank you, JT and Austin, for spending time of your day with us.
We
really
so appreciate
you guys. We look up to you. You're our mentors. We love you guys.
You're our heroes.
Everyone have a wonderful day. Go out and make some history.
Let's join as a team. It's much more fun. Okay, on that, bye.
Bye for now. See you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.